This week on the Retirement Quick Tips podcast, I'm talking about a study from the Allianz Center for the Future of Retirement that found something striking. 64% of Americans are more worried about running out of money in retirement than they are of death. When you're worried or fearful about anything in life, one of the best ways to kill that fear is to just better understand what you need to do, build some knowledge. It allows you to take back control over that fear. And it's no different than planning for retirement. I think a lot of the fear about running out of money in retirement just comes from the simple fact of not knowing when I can retire, not knowing how much money I can spend in retirement, not knowing how much is enough. One of the conclusions from this Allianz study summed it up well. The quote from Kelly Levinier, if I'm saying that correctly, she's the VP of Consumer Insights at Allianz Life. She says, with Americans living longer in retirement and facing risks like market volatility, creating a financial strategy so that your money lasts your lifetime is a daunting task. A strong retirement strategy will go beyond a dollar amount in the bank. It will also address how you will create a reliable income stream from your assets. She goes on to say, and yet few Americans have addressed this fear with their financial professional. Just 23% say that they have talked to their financial professional about their concern that they will run out of money. Now, I'll admit, this is a little self-serving because I'm biased. I'm a financial advisor and I have these conversations with clients all the time. But it is absolutely true. Working with an experienced and competent financial advisor, putting together a concrete retirement plan, and then updating that plan periodically every 2 to 3 years, it's not going to eliminate your fear completely, but it will do tremendous work at reducing it dramatically. You now have answers to some of these questions that are leading to the uncertainty and the fear and the lack of confidence that like, hey, I'm going to be okay in retirement. Because once you have a plan, now you know the next steps. You know what you need to do. You know what the areas are that you need to focus on the most. What are the things that you can sort of cast aside and not worry about so much? And you have this action plan instead of this unmitigated fear. And what I do with clients as they approach retirement is we put together, I call it a retirement roadmap. It outlines their unique goals, their challenges, their timeline for retirement. We run a Monte Carlo analysis. We input all the details of their retirement, when they want to retire, what their expenses are going to look like, what they're saving right now. And we attach a reasonable growth rate onto that. And you can even attach like goals, travel, maybe you need a new roof in a few years, a new car, whatever that is. What the Monte Carlo analysis does, it takes all those inputs of your particular situation and it lives your retirement 1,000 different times. You look at all different scenarios, different inflation scenarios, tax scenarios, different return assumptions, and it shows you what percentage of the time that you lived that 1,000-time retirement did you get to the end of your life expectancy without running out of money. So this question of running out of money and the fear surrounding it, it does have an answer. You can't answer it definitively by saying like, yes, I can guarantee that you're never going to run out of money. You can't say that because there's always things that happen. But you can answer the question really, really well, as good as you could possibly answer it simply by doing a robust and detailed Monte Carlo analysis. I answer this question for my own clients day in and day out. And any competent advisor who actively plans with their clients can do the same. So I'm not sitting here saying that you need to hire me. I'm the only person who can do this. Lots of advisors can do this. But if you're trying to DIY this, it's difficult because that's not how your mind thinks. You are not experienced enough doing this day in and day out. So I really strongly suggest that if you are fearful of running out of money in retirement, that you hire somebody. You can hire an advisor to work with all the time and have them manage your money, do the planning with you and for you. And you can kind of outsource all of that and say, hey, take care of me in retirement. I'm going to let you take the wheel and I want to be involved still, but I'm not going to manage the day-to-day aspects of my investment portfolio, making these big planning decisions. I'm going to outsource that. And a lot of times when you do that, that eliminates a lot of the fear. But the key is obviously you need to find somebody that you trust who's competent and experienced who can do this for you. Once you see those results, like what are the chances I'm going to run out of money in retirement? Is it 1%? Is it, super low? Like definitely, unless like everything hits the fan, you're going to be okay. Is it 50-50? Okay, if it's 50-50, then there's some things that need to change. Then you can look at your options and say, okay, what am I willing to do? Am I willing to work a little bit longer? Do we need to change how the portfolio is invested? Do we need to delay Social Security or take it sooner? Do we need to reduce spending in retirement or now? Do you need to work a little bit longer? Well, whatever that is, with a Monte Carlo analysis, you can change one of these inputs, all these inputs, and see the impact on your chances of success. Because you always have options, even if the initial results aren't what you were hoping for. And if you really want to DIY this, there are definitely tools available through a lot of the 401k providers, through a lot of financial institutions. There are free calculators. You can even, a lot of times you can pay a pretty nominal fee and partner with a actual human and help to build a plan that way. That is better than nothing. But I've conversations with people who have actually done that. It leaves a lot to be desired. So look at the various options that are available to you and seriously consider working with a competent and experienced advisor to build the Monte Carlo analysis, build that retirement roadmap for you and your situation. Because what it does is now you have clarity. Now you do not have that fear of running out of money because now you have an action plan. You know what you need to do. You know the impact that that's going to have if you can follow through with that. And it is so empowering. All right, that's it for today. Thank you so much for listening. My name is Ashley Michike, and this is the Retirement Quick Tips Podcast.